Support Wrestle Talk!
Donate on Patreon.
Are we getting Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 35? I'm Ollie Davis. This is the other one, Luke Owen, and welcome to the Wrestle Ramble review of last night's Elimination Chamber. A review that I loved. No, not a review I loved, but I'm sure I will. A pay-per-view that I absolutely adored. I thought it was a terrific show all the way through. I'm just choosing to ignore that Baron Corbin-Braun Strowman match and that weird Lacey Evans thing. But apart from that, we have, I know you're going to say, Finn Balor, Lio Rush, Bobby Lashley, but Finn Balor's the Intercontinental Champion now. I'm focusing on that result. I'm focusing on the Sasha Banks and Bayley becoming the inaugural Women's Tag Team Champions and the last 7 minutes of that match, rather than the iffy first 20 minutes. I think this was a great show.
I would agree with you. I thought that...
Why are you being so negative?
I thought that the opening chamber, particularly towards the end, was very good. Bit ropey at the start, but by the end, very good. And I thought the closing chamber was excellent.
Very good
Absolutely excellent. Probably one of the better chamber matches, if not possibly the best chamber match, because I thought the crowd was so good, and I thought the way they structured the match so well for the Kofi Kingston story, which I thought was just wonderful. However, I thought the stuff in between wasn't particularly great. Like, I thought the Miz Shane McMahon match was like good for a TV match. I thought the angle with Becky was awesome, but the match that came before it was pointless.
Well, it was never a match.
Well, then why do it?
It was always an angle.
Then why do it?
Because you can't just have a wrestling
Ruby
angle.
Riot? And I thought the Braun Corbin thing.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Like, that never ended. I'm pretty sure it's still happening.
That's objectively terrible.
It was,
I think
yeah.
we can all agree that was bad.
And the Balor Bobby thing, I think I'm just bitter because I talked myself out of picking Balor to go with the win. Perhaps that's where I am. Also, like, yay, Finn is champion. I could have sworn he'd won it previously, to be honest. But yay, Finn is champion. But it's a belt that means nothing. And it feels like this. If we're gonna be doing something with Balor as champion, we need to do something with him as champion. Like, I feel like I say this all the time. He needs to come out on Raw and issue the open challenge. Like, we need to get that ball rolling and just keep having really good. If this leads to great Finn Balor matches on TV every week, I'm all for it. But like, what about the Intercontinental Championship has shown us over the last year that it means something?
Well, sometimes the man makes the belt. But we can say sometimes the chase makes the man in the case of Kofi. And this really was, like, Elimination Chamber really was about Kofi's story. As great as the Banks and Bayley moment was when they won the belts, and that really was a really nice bit, and we'll come on to that. For me, and I think for everyone else, it's this absolutely incredible Kofi Kingston comeback story. It's a difficult thing to say because it's not like he's gone away ever, and it's never like he was in the main event to begin with. So it's not a comeback story. It's just like late in his career, he's having what do you call it? Like a
career resurgence.
Yeah, career resurgence.
But it kind of is a comeback story at the same time because he's never went away, but he went away to the mid card. He went away. I mean, granted, you could say he never left it, but like, he's been in this mid carder for life, and then he's been in this tag team division for the last 4 or 5 years, whatever it is that New Day have been an act. So it kind of does feel a little bit like a comeback story because all of a sudden, where were these Kofi Kingston fans 2 weeks ago? They were like begging for a Kofi Kingston WrestleMania main event. Like, they didn't exist 2 weeks ago. Now we've got loads of them, and there's a reason why. It's because Kofi's great, and we're all sitting there going like, yeah, he was good, wasn't he? Yeah, I completely forgot that Kofi was an amazing wrestler and could tell really good stories in the ring, and that's where these Kofi Kingston mark has come back. I think it is kind of a comeback story.
It's amazing that WWE in hindsight, it wasn't. That that night, in Texas, throughout the night, like they're not going to cheer for enough. They were so into it, and it was amazing. And Kingston got a large share of that applause, and it's because everyone believed in him so much. Ages, which we're reviewing for our Patreon podcast.
It's almost like the Shawn Michaels and Royal Rumble match, and just had a match in the middle of a Royal Rumble, or at the end of a Royal Rumble. I thought that the Kofi thing was wonderful. Like it was single with Becky was awesome, but so good. And you're right, it's like so emotionally investing in this storyline. It was just tremendous to watch.
The event is brought to you by Snickers. Snickers satisfies. WWE 2K22. It's the biggest video. Stunning graphics and new controls. Pick up your copter. Lesnar is not sweating the tribal chief. Intimate. Lesnar simply won't do it. The following is the biggest of time. Introducing first, is Paul. Is the reigning, defending champion. And his opponent. Country ass kick. I think that's gonna be the reigning to a point in quintessential WrestleMania. 55 years if we had a match to unify both AT&T weekend. On the left, Roman in Dallas to cap off an incredible. This is what business is all after the opening bell, immediately removing. Both of these juggernauts possess knockout power. Appears on the surface to have Roman Reigns a record-setting universal reign of reigns. Exactly how Lesnar is in a corner. Roman Reigns not used to being manhandled like this. On the head of the table. Like a beast incarnate. Covered a lot of main events of the WWE, and it's hard to argue, which is why tonight it is a night is a battle. The titles and Roman kicks it. Let's provide championship unification face of the. There can only be one. the official, courtesy of another Reigns WWE 2. Oh, wait a second! Whoa, and the official's down. Trying to get the official back to his feet. Biggest Roman Patton comes to cover, hook of the leg down by Roman to unify the champ. Reducing first. Up. A defiant WWE champ from the tribal chief. And then Reigns, but before the count of 3, the beast is skipped away. These two, Corey, have been fierce. I'm number one. To keep Brock down. They're still trying to recover from it. Reigns needs to do, Cole, but I can assure you Roman is willing to do. And Roman, all the momentum in the world, taking Brock. Page out of the almighty Bobby Lashley's book earlier in the night, delivered. And again, the wide eyes of Roman Reigns, many years. Corey's been a thorn in Reigns' side many. Will Reigns tap? 181 days. Roman Reigns has been it. Reigns, he's got nowhere to go. He's got to drag a 286-pound man a few more feet. Brock's got 5. How much damage? Injured. Grab the bottom rope and force a break. Roman's arms are so when he gets
my pay-per-view. Pay-per-view, my tribal secret, the legacy, my tribal.
a match.
Right now, this is your moment.
Practically, as Brock Lesnar lifts him up on the shoulders, Roman AT&T weekend from behind. And another spear in survival mode. Cover for the win. Here's your winner. 6 and the Universal Champion. Absolute shock with the sudden off and incredible. I think Roman just pulled his shoulder back in.